So I'm at my unit. I feel like I have to be quiet sometimes. No, so I'm sorting out some of my unit. Some of you ask, oh, how's it going? Yeah, this is how it's going. And this is all the unorganised bit. So I'm collating everything. I'm just taking inventory, making sure everything's in the right box. I should have done it when I came in, but I've just been so busy. So yeah, this is C13. I'm just checking that everything that's in here is in here, and then I'm going to add to it because I've got some other bits that I can put in, because I'm trying to get rid of these small flimsy boxes. Like, I'd prefer them, but I'm alright having these. These are fine. It's finished checking this box. This is everything that's listed in there. That's fine. But all of this is not listed. And I've double checked everywhere. I can't find it in my unsolds. Yeah, it's been bumped off by eBay. Camel shirt, Joe Green shirt, some trainers, and a marble top. There's 4 items here that probably equal about 50 odd quid. I've done a few more boxes, and yeah, that is all unlisted. And oh no, that is listed. Everything else in the box is unlisted, so I've checked everywhere. It's not on there. There's a Barber jacket there. Really annoyed about that. I thought that was on. Yeah, there's an Adidas jacket there as well. Yeah, all of this is not listed. eBay have taken it off or bumped it off, or a glitch has happened where it's knocked them off like it did last year. But yeah. Okay. So I finally finished collating 2 more boxes. So this is everything that was in the 2, and I've put them in this one. So this is everything that is already still listed, and I've just updated the listings a little bit, tweaked them, and I've out of this box and this box, I put all the ones that are listed. These are all the listings that are nowhere to be found on eBay. There is 19 items here, and it's coming over to £100. This deserves a better rant. See you back at home, because I can't cope anymore. Okay, so calm down a bit. Got some water. Oh, it's time to figure out what the fuck's going on. So, what's the situation? Well, this thing happened last year, I remember. Sorry, COVID's kind of messed up our timelines, hasn't it? Yeah, so I basically did a inventory check, just making sure everything was in the right place, because sometimes my SKU, it's fine, but it's just sometimes that they kind of, anyway, that's when I noticed certain things, it wasn't coming up. So I went through my boxes and everything. It was something like, in the end, it was something like £200 to £300 worth of stuff. And I was a bit kind of like, Now, you need to kind of check your stuff anyway. Us resellers, we have like a process, don't we? So if something gets put up, we do all sorts of things to make it sell. If it doesn't sell, we'll take it down, we'll rejig it, we'll try it again. So that's kind of like the process, essentially, isn't it? So it's good to go over your stuff. Make sure you've got a fresh, kind of lean store. Mine's very bloated at the moment. Put my hands up to say that my store is quite bloated. I have constantly throughout the past year said like, oh, I'm going to get rid of loads of low value stuff, and I have done. I've been culling as I've been going along, but I've still got quite a lot of stuff. I'd say around 100 items where I don't actually need to put them on because they're not doing anything. So I'm going to get rid of them, but I've been chipping away at them slowly. I've probably got like 100 items left out of like, I think it's nearly 2,000 I've got. Something like that. Anywho, so today I'm in the process of turning you've seen my unit when I moved in, videos here. So that was my task today, just switch over boxes, get rid. Instead, it turned into a 5-hour long treasure hunt. Not even a treasure hunt, just like, oh, what's eBay done to my listings? Because they weren't there again. And, you know, we've had, I think Harry Tornado talked about it about a year ago. And I was like, yeah, that's happened to me. Ah. And now it's happened again. But it's not just one thing. It's not just like a few things, not even a dozen things. There is a lot of stuff that is not on my eBay. This box is a lot of the toys that have mysteriously disappeared. A £40 or £30 to £40 Furby not be on. Ask motherfucking eBay. Actually, that's a good idea. There's a lot of stuff, and this is just out of 10 boxes as well, and I've got lots of stuff. And there's some quality stuff there. Like, don't think you saw there was like a Barber jacket that isn't anywhere up online, and I haven't taken it down. Why would it? It's coming up to autumn. Hello. You know, I've left it on. Yeah, just, it doesn't make sense. And last time it happened, we got the excuse, oh, well, when we make changes, sometimes it affects listings. And a lot of people had like pictures gone. I know a lot of people had like actual listings just disappear. I had loads of listings disappear. And I went through. Luckily, I back up all my pictures. So that's fine, but it just means having to look through it and trying to find them, which is a nightmare. I'm going to try and call eBay and try and see if there's anything that they can do. Okay, so I've just finally found the callers button. They've made it really hard to find that. So I'm just waiting for them to call. Unfortunately, this phone, for some reason, if you put it on speaker, it cuts off. And I think it's their software now because they know that people... Hello? Okay, yeah, but the thing is, I've been checking my stock, my boxes and stuff, and I've found lots of items that should be listed but aren't, and I know that I've listed them or else I wouldn't have put them in storage. Bye. Okay, so surprise, surprise, not a lot of luck there. All he said was issue a report to the IT team, to the technical team, to see if it's an issue at their end, see if it was listed, or, you know, very kind of like underhanded, he said if it was ever listed at all. I was like, of course it was. When technology doesn't work, it drives me nuts. I go from a 0 to 1,000 instant rage when people I can handle, but technology that is supposed to work, that's meant to be clinical and just cold and kind of like numbers, you know, zeros and ones, and it doesn't work and doesn't just do what it's supposed to. That really gets my goat. The last time stuff like this happened, they were like, oh, well, when eBay like changes stuff, you know, in the background, when they do something to the system or an update or the upgrade something, it affects your listings. Like some people had like pictures taken off, like I said before, or yeah, things happen, and so everyone's like, yeah, whatever. And I checked it last time, and it's fine. Like, there wasn't that many. I checked, I went through everything, and it took forever. This, I've only spent 5 hours on, but 63 fucking items. There's stuff in nearly every box. And altogether, there's 63 items in there. Now, I'm not saying like all of them are like bangers, they're not. A lot of them are low value. A lot of them are bundles that I've kind of put together. One's a Barber jacket, one's a Furby. There's a few other bits in there, like some really good bits, like some Funko Pop. They might have been up for a long time, and that's why they've been bumped off. Fine. Let us know. I've got about 80 odd boxes. I think it's like 89 boxes. Let's just round it up to 90 because I've got another box after I've done my listing session. So it's about 90 boxes. 63 times 9. So about 90 boxes. So add this out of about 10 that I've done. So 63 on average. Let's just call it. This might just be the most, and then the rest is nothing. Fine, but more than likely it's not. 63 times 9. That's over 500 items. Like, you know, the Furby was probably 30 to 40. The Barber coat was probably 30 to 40. You know, some of these are like in the 20s and 30s and everything. A lot of them, yeah, are like between the 7 to 12 range. Fine. But even if you average out to £3, say, it's still over £1,000 that should be listed, but isn't. But as far as I know, I've listed it and it's fine. So, bit of solution. Get your shit together. Stop fucking about behind the scenes, doing stuff that people don't want you to do, first off. Hire more customer service staff, that's all I'm saying. Make sure you've backed up your servers, because I know I'm not the only one. This is a worldwide issue. We could be talking thousands of pounds stock that should be listed, but isn't. And I get it, okay? I know some people like it's not the caveat. I have to keep putting a caveat in these days because having an opinion is bad. But I like eBay. eBay is a great platform. Is it the best? I don't know. It's proven not to be at the moment. But that's just my own personal opinion. It'll change tomorrow because I'm flaky. But, you know, it's shit like this that people get pissed off and move to platforms like Depop, Vinted, Poshmark, all other third-party platforms. It's stuff like this that people really don't like. And this is going to take me days, if not weeks, to go through everything on top of my daily stuff and on top of my other sources of income that I'm kind of streams of income that I've got going. I've got to spend time out of my personal time, and which is very little at the moment, going through this. It's added stress. I've been so stressed today. It's added more stress today, and probably for the rest of the week, probably going into next week. I am going to be ready for good. I mean, I want to look at it as glass half full. You know, I want to be the positive and say like, oh well, at least I'll be ready for quarter 4. Yes, I get. Yeah, that was my aim anyway, to kind of get ready for quarter 4, get all my stuff into, so I know where everything is, I know that is perfect, and I don't have to worry and everything. And I've got the right boxes, and they're all kind of uniform because I've got like OCD, so everything kind of, yeah. So rejoice that thorns have roses and everything. I love that saying. It still leaves a kind of bitter taste in your mouth that you pay eBay kind of a lot of money if you think about it, and then fees on top. It's like, it stings a little bit, and it's this kind of BS that kind of winds people up. And yeah, it's the input of time, it's the time wasted for the initial input, and it's the time wasted now doing it again. I don't know when they're going to get back to me. I'm going to throw this video out because it's just, and I might do an update later on, but yeah, I am exasperated. It is like, I tell you what, technology doesn't need to be like all matrixy, like, oh, we're going to kill you. They can just annoy us to death. the AI could just switch off the entire internet. And I swear to God, people all lose their shit. Another plus is that when I finally put these on, I don't need to source any items because I've got them. So if I get stuck, I could do that and then add them to my scheduled list, my blog. I've got like a good draft bank, so it's like it's got to be added to it. Yeah. So at least I'm ready for October into quarter 4 that way. So positives. Think positives. But have you had this? I'm sure you have. Please sound off below. Please message me on Instagram. Whinge at me. I'm fine with that. Like I said, I can deal with people. It's just machines I can't deal with. And eBay is like zeros and ones machine. It's like, ugh. Anywho, it's a bit of a ranty video, and I'm sorry, but I just needed to get it out of my system. And there, problem shared is a problem halved. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.